Hi everyone, I'm Katrina.
And I'm Joy.
And welcome to
There Will Be.
Today we have a very special Valentine's Day vlog. We're going to talk about responsibility. I know it's not the first word that comes to your mind when you think about Valentine's Day. Probably not the second. Loving people and being in a relationship with someone
comes with responsibility.
Boom. Blew your mind.
So I met this guy through a friend. And he started texting me and calling me or whatever. I was like, I'm not interested. But he was persistent and we started dating and we were in that love bubble. The love bubble is when you first get in a relationship or when you first meet somebody. You're attracted to them, they're attracted to you, and it's just this big old fusion of just happy vibes, okay?
They can do no wrong in your eyes.
They can do no wrong.
Everything they do is perfect.
Everything they do is cute.
They're so cute.
You know, he smells good.
Oh
she looks good all the time. You know, nobody burps. Nobody passes gas. You know, it's just
perfect.
It's perfect.
And then somebody lets out that first fart. Okay. Smell my fart so I know it's real.
Let me write that down. That just means it's getting real. You're going to the next level. And a lot of people at that point, they jump ship because they're not ready for it to go to the next level. And if you're not ready, that's okay.
Phase.
A lot of people get to that point and don't make a decision and you end up not being on the same page.
That is one of the toughest points in the relationship. You start getting comfortable around each other.
Yeah.
And some people just aren't ready for it, and that's okay. But make a decision.
And if both of you are ready to make that decision to go to the next step, cool. Guess what? That's when the responsibility comes in. That's when you start making a commitment to spend time together. You've made a commitment to forsake others. So it is with your relationship with Christ. And Jesus decides to take you to the next level. Usually what happens is you just don't feel that passion or excitement that you have when you first started walking with him.
You know, it kind of wears off. You get
that
kind of
newness.
Used to it.
It's the newness of it.
That's normal. There's nothing wrong with that.
Our Father never gives up on us. And He still takes care of you.
Basically, once you've been saved.
You'll
stay saved.
You'll stay saved.
Unless you leave Him. But even still, He's there.
The responsibility that you have comes in staying committed. Even when you don't feel like God is there or He's listening to you or that you just don't have that passion anymore, you can still find it. He's just taking you to a next level. He's like, okay, get to know me a little better. Dig a little deeper. What you had at the beginning is not going to work for this stage of the relationship.
A lot of people feel forsaken during that time, removed from Christ, because at first you were really passionate and on fire because you felt Him and He was really close, but now it's like, so Jesus, no gas, or I'm kind of hungry, it's just ramen. Wow, I was just fired from my job. Christ is really guiding you to trust Him.
He wants you to take everything that you care about and give it to Him. He's there with you. And if you're in a good relationship with your significant other, it's the same thing. You want them to learn to trust you. You want them to start, revealing things about themselves. And that's what happens with Christ. When there's risk involved with your romantic relationship, there's also risk involved with Christ because at that point you're vulnerable. But if you are going to that deeper level, it's totally worth it. It takes you putting in a little more effort, a little more work, spending a little more time, finding other ways to enhance your relationship with Him. But that's the phase that you're in right now. So don't give up on that phase. You just have to dig deeper.
Not only that, we also have to consider that God is constantly testing us to make sure we're applying the things that we learn. Sometimes you're not going to like it, but I guarantee you, once you made it past a certain point, you're not going to ever want to turn back.
It's the sweetest thing when you have a need, and instead of asking God for what you need, begin to worship Him. And before you know it, that need is taken care of. That's where He wants to take you. So this Valentine's Day, you have a responsibility. Valentine's Day is a good marker for you. to make sure you show love to the people in your life who support you, and show love to Christ. Don't neglect him.
Just remember, V is for Valentine, R is for responsibility. V and R make the sound.
That wraps up our vlog about responsibility. We hope you can use something that we've said in your life today. Santos. Until next time. Santos.